Hi guys, this is a walkthrough of LT1243. This is a real bargain townhouse on Latari that we've literally just got going onto our site now. Okay, this is you can see the private driveway here. Okay, it's just well, it is as you can see overgrown with bougainvillea, but beautiful bougainvillea. It just needs cut back. So that's a pretty simple job to do either yourself or you can actually pay the gardeners on site to actually do it. You've got your park driveway there. And then this is a 2-bed 2-bath townhouse on Latari Golf Resorts. We'll just have a little walk through. Okay, this is direct from the bank and it's been sitting empty for quite a while. Okay, so obviously that's why you can see it at the price it's at. But there are some real good things about it as well. So I'm just going to have a little walk through. So you can see exactly, you can only see so much from pictures, and obviously in these days when people can't walk around, fly over rather, it's good to do one of these just to give you an idea. Okay, so if anyone knows the townhouses on Latari, they are pretty much all universal layout, regardless of whether they're corner or middle. There are some slight differences, but the layouts are more or less the same. So as you come into this small kind of hallway area. You've got the stairway going up the stairs there to the first floor, but we'll stick downstairs for now. So as you walk through into the lounge or towards the lounge, you have like a storage cupboard to the right hand side, which is a really decent size. Goes back and all the way around. So it's a great size storage. Put everything in there from golf clubs to bikes to whatever else you need, but it's a great size. The lounge, again, as they all are, decent size. I can't get this up because it's electric, so that's why that's down, which is a real shame because you want to see the views from here. It's incredible. You can see some bits and pieces are left in here, just some shelving here. You've got the phone there. Very good. You've got the AC unit still there, and actually you've got the remote there as well. So the AC unit is still here. The kitchen has actually been upgraded. So you can see it's some nice kind of a granite or soapstone kind of worktops there, with kind of a sparkly effect. The actual kitchen units have been upgraded as well to like the glossy white. So there are some good things about this. I mean, I can't see anything wrong with that unit there. That's obviously where the microwave goes. They've obviously had a small fridge freezer in here originally. Sink taps are all there. And obviously your place for your oven, and looks like they had a very small hob at some point, but that can obviously be changed to accommodate a bigger hob. But it's, you know, everything is not bad at all. They've actually put a bit here as well with the LEDs and everything. So this has been upgraded at some point before it's been repossessed. Now, as I said, I can't get out here because this is electric shutters. Of course, there's no electric. But luckily, we did have the key for the utility. So this is usually where you come onto the outside utility. As you can see, they've put a door in here to enclose it, the original owners at some point, which is great because that's where your boiler is. Which is why it looks so clean, because it's actually enclosed. And that's where your washing machine goes underneath it. So this usually on townhouses, this is on the outside. So they've obviously just added this dooring, and as you'll see in a minute, they've also added glass curtains, so that's why this bit's enclosed. So coming out, now this would be the terrace area. Okay, so this is where, obviously if the electric was on, these shutters would come up and that's your lounge, so you come straight from the lounge to here. You can see they've added glass curtains here, but just look at the view as well. So the glass curtains have been added. They actually look in pretty decent nick. Every so often you would always have to replace these kind of rubbers, but the actual glass itself, I don't see anything wrong with. It all looks very good nick. So you would probably just replace the rubbers in the middle, which basically just seals each panel. The views is stunning, just straight onto the golf course and the lake. So obviously these glass curtains can be left closed like they are now, or it can all be opened up to open up the terrace. But it is stunning views. Let's give you a bit more of that. So I'm outside again now. So this would be back through into the kitchen. This is the utility area here. And this is just like your small kind of tiled area here, which they've obviously tiled at some point. But again, just views, look at that. And one of the main issues with townhouses are pools. Now where this is situated is actually quite good because the pool is literally just over there. So it's actually a very short walk to a pool from this particular townhouse. Okay, so we're just going to walk back through here. So we're back to the kind of enclosed utility where the washing machine and the boiler would go. Back out into the kitchen, which is obviously open plan as they all are. There's little bits that you'd expect, you know, very little things. There's nothing major here. It needs a massive clean and it needs probably a repaint. I think it's been lying here a number of years, but that's why you're getting it the price you're getting it at. There's a phone sitting there as well still. Okay, so downstairs you have your bathroom here. Hopefully you can see this okay because there's not much light here. But you've got the full bath, you've got quite a long shower glass screen there. The bidet just there, toilet and sink. The mirror obviously has been taken at some point, and obviously that's a power supply for the light that goes on top of the mirror. But yeah, not in bad condition at all. The one bedroom downstairs, I mean, that's all really nice stuff. I mean, I don't know if you can see it on here, but it, you know, when that's actually made with mattresses and dressed, that's actually quite nice furniture, and it certainly doesn't look particularly cheap. Again, you can see there's an AC remote there, because it does have AC in the bedroom down here as well, which again is fantastic. It's very unusual to have anything like that left in a bank repo. Usually they're all ripped out. So again, this is in really good condition. Again, it just needs a few bits and pieces. You can see where things are in walls and taken out. Because it's been lying here so long, you'd probably want to give it a freshen up. Bits that were in the wall, like up here, you know, little hooks and stuff that are up here, you'd want to take them out and just get a decorator to give it a once over so that it all looks nice and fresh again. So back out of the bedroom downstairs into the lounge. That's the storage cupboard where we first came in. Front door here. So now I'm just going to make my way up the stairs. Again, there's little things. I mean, there's a little tiny bit there that needs fixed, but again, that's nothing. That's just a handyman or do yourself. Okay, so up the stairs to the first floor. Again, you can see where hooks and things, pictures and things were kind of hanging at one point, which again, you just get a decorator to sort that out. Most decorators, when they give it a whitewash, will kind of fill all them little bits as well. Okay, so you come up onto this landing. Okay, you've got a large wardrobe here on the left. Okay, there's a good full-size double wardrobe there. You've got the window here, which just looks out onto the access road. You've got a large bathroom here. This is a really good sized bathroom. I see shower tray is in, toilets in, bidets in, all of the gas central heating is intact, that's all good. The only thing that's missing, of course, in here is your sink. So you put a new sink cabinet in here, huge mirror. Again, and a window there, so it's not bad at all. Just needs a clean and freshen up, and a new sink being put in there. And then it's similar furniture upstairs bedroom. Again, you know, it feels really nice, looks really good. It's pretty solid. So again, it just all needs a good clean up, and obviously mattresses bought and dressed and things like that. You can obviously go out to the upstairs terrace either from the lounge or from the top of the hallway that we just walked up. This is where we just walked up, stairway there, and there's an access door there as well. Nothing wrong with it at all, very good nick. Again, just needs a good whitewash, a good clean. So, going out into the terrace, as you'd expect, I think this has been here a number of years, needs a good old clean. Most of this is just like mildew and dirt. When it rains, sometimes it brings down some sand and bits and pieces. So you'll find a jet wash will get the vast majority of this off. If it doesn't get it all off, then you may want to do a chemical clean on it, which just basically strips it back to exactly the way it was. So either or, it's not a massive job, but I think you'll find the vast majority of that will come off with a jet wash. And you've got this terrace area, that's your exterior units. So hopefully they would work once they're serviced, but again, you won't really know that until it's all connected up and you get the AC guys up here. But just beautiful views. Really is stunning views. Now, with regards to the exterior of the building, This is something you should talk to Admin Burgos, or we can do it on your behalf. Now, obviously, as part of your community fees is paid, but as well as your community fees, you have what we call a painting fund on this resort, which basically is a separate fee that you put in for 3 years at a time, and then it stops after the 3 years. It stops for 2 years, and in that 2-year period, all of the exterior buildings are painted. Now, the debt will all be paid by the bank from whoever buys this, and that should include the painting fund. And then, in theory, I mean, I would have to confirm this with the administrators, but in theory, that means they would then come round pretty shortly after that and repaint the whole exterior, because it's been paid for by the bank, not you. That's something we would confirm, but I think that's the case. So all of this outside, where you see it doesn't look its best, hopefully that would all be done for you, and pretty soon after completion. You've actually got a shower here as well. I'm not too sure why there's a shower up here. They've obviously, it's just a hose attachment shower. They've obviously just put that up here either to keep cool, or maybe they've had a hot tub or something up here at some point. So fantastic potential. Does need a good bit of, well, it doesn't need a good bit of work. It needs a seriously good clean. It needs to be repainted. On the inside, hopefully, like I said there, the exterior would be done for you by the community as soon as all the debts are paid by the bank, which you do not complete on this. Your lawyer would not complete on this. Certainly with the lawyers that we recommend, they would not complete on this until all them debts are paid. So they can find out from Admin Burgos as part of Admin Burgos is the administrators on resort. They can find out from them as part of the process